Cek. Nice.
Burn it down!
Our little secret.
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
Such defiance. Heaven's will made.
Tremble! I will judge.
Begone! I live within you.
Wrath from the skies! Rise with the sun!
Such defiance. Our little secret.
We've none safe.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Rise with the sun!
Begone! I live within you.
Sorry to
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Teamwork is dreamwork!
It's fine. Into the wind.
Bring it! Try and stop me!
Such defiance.
Let's fight.
I think not.
Leave none stay.
Get to work! Rev the engines! Rev the engines!
Let's fight. Tremble. I won't judge.
Try and stop me!
Such defiance. not.
Leave none stand. Tremble. I won't judge. Bet you weren't ready for this.
I think not.
Leave none standing. Like lambs to the slaughter.
Rise with the sun!
Begone!
Rev the engines!
Hip.
Light it up!
Such defiance.
Let's fight.
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines!
Leave none standing.
Burn it down!
Such defiance.
Let's fight. Struggle all you want.
Heaven's will, made mine.
Fulfill our pact! Light it up!
Tremble! I was jealous.
How is the Dendroarch?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but...
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what if...
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul.
Paimon's already getting lost here. Master Tainari and Sino look so serious.
Tainari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tainari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Ermin...
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spantamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Haravatat Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Reba. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Fernas, any thought?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? I wonder he ran off to research in the wild.
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this war.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which
I'm merely pointing out that the
You have a valid point. But until worse comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis.
Of course! But even I don't know how I came to have the—
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use, and Irminsul has existed for—
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continued.
I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you, I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will
get back soon.
Take care of yourselves.
Full throttle! Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed—
I'm going to gut you all!
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're—
It's fine. Come—
Oh! It's—
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines. Indicate—
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like that.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more—
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far, but if you continue forward... However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossom?
I do, Professor. I received full...
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, been a while since we worked on a project?
Sure has. Well, what...
Anything we can do to help?
Will you need my help?
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknown...
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly be... What is it? You thought of something? Really? Then let's get back and tell...
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it is not complete. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminal?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all of...
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's...
No prizes for guessing who that...
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues, we have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey. And can't...
This leaves us just one thing to worry about. That Dendro.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed.
Huh. Wow. Luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were...
Really?
Wow. Nice one, Traveler.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case, as long as Apep is willing, she should be able to convert her—
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, when she realizes the danger that Nihida is in, surely she won't turn a—
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over Flounder.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like... No. This one's from King of Invocation.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a— Come on.
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action. but we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert. So you two, please go on ahead with the dendro.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude. So let me just say, I hope everything goes.
All right, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a pep was in... Traveler, Paimon. Akale. Well, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there? But fear not. Everything you need to know. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense. You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a... Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing part. This is perfect. Could I... Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the Traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day he might not need a guide, but it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon. Alright, time to bring the hitter to see a pep. Actually, never mind. In a pep size, Nervalet's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.